3 months, I will say, we have been, hold on, what are we? I promise you, I don't know what's going on. I promise you, I have no idea why they keep telling me hold on. But as I was saying, for the last 2 or 3 months now, my wife and I have been praying, have been seeking God, have been seeking His face, that He would allow us to be able to expand and move further in the kingdom, and that being having an opportunity to provide a space for worship life. Sometimes people look on our Google and they see the house and they're like, that's not a church, so they don't really show up. And so I am excited to be able to tell you, to be able to say that God has provided a place for worship life to now go and worship. Able to pick up keys on Thursday. My wife she looked at a whole bunch of places, a whole bunch of things. We found a spot, and Worship Life being new, we presented Worship Life as just Worship Life to the people, and they wanted a co-signer. Normally they do a contract for 3 years. The lady was like, we only want to give you 1 year. You got to pay double this, double that, extra, all of this. And initially, I was like, that's not it. And there's no way, we're a brand new church, ain't nobody gonna co-sign for us. They don't know if we been doing right by them. They don't know nothing. So I went to God in prayer, my wife went to God in prayer. I've been asking people to pray, God, if you are allowing us to move into a space, allow us to just be able to acquire the space because you allow us to. My wife went back and told the guy, do we have to have all of the stipulations? The guy went back and he told the lady, not that we said anything, but he went back and told the lady, just pray about it. See what God says. We were at a basketball game. Sorry, and the guy called my wife while we were sitting at the basketball game. And initially, the lady said, you know what? You guys can have it. No co-signer. You can have the full 3 years, and it's all yours. And I could.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Don't get me wrong, it's a big thing, but small things like that allows me to know that Worship Life is doing what God has called it to do.
Yeah.
And it's moving in the direction that God has called it to move into. I'm not crying. I don't cry. These are not tears. The lights are bright.
Just pray.
I want you to know that God does answer prayers.
Yes.
And he answers when he feels like you're ready. Because we could have told the lady, you know what? And don't get me wrong, actually we did. We looked up, there's a place called Co-Signer for Hire or something. We were looking. But then that turned out to be no good. I was like, that's God, if this is gonna be for us, just let us have it. And so that's what makes it so special to me. We get in there. I got to take our foundation squad over there yesterday. They got to see the space. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna do a video. We're gonna actually tell the rest of the world that God has just been moving, man. It's only been 1 year. We've had baptism. We've had baby dedication. We've watched people be able to come to Christ. We've been able to pray for people. We've been able to see people through struggle. God has now provided a space for us. I can't even begin to wrap my mind around what God has done. And I want you to know that people came to me and told me there's no way you're gonna do this. There's no way God is going to bless this. There's no way you're doing what God is calling you to do.